Hello everyone, good evening. It's Wednesday night and I'm here with Platform on the Go. Tonight we're going to introduce the amazing fashion designer from Puerto Rico, Stella Nolasco. I'm so happy to have her here tonight. She's actually in Bali currently, so we have quite a time difference there. And let's see if she's going to get on shortly. But so Stella Nolasco, I haven't met her in person yet. And usually whoever I feature here at Platform, I actually have met them. But I was lucky enough to have met her daughter, Daniela, who serendipitously, she came here to Platform and we were working together for a few months. And so that's how I got introduced to her lovely mother, Stella, and found out that she's a fashion designer, a celebrity fashion designer. So I'm actually very happy to have her here tonight. She is right here. Let me just bring her on. Stella, please make the request so I can bring you on our live here. Let's see. Still waiting for her. There we go. Slowly but surely. Hi, Stella.
Hello, how are you?
Good
Good night and good morning to me.
morning to you. Thank you for coming to our platform on the go. It's such a pleasure to finally see you, meet you, really from distance right now, but I'm so happy to have you here tonight.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. I'm really happy to finally talk to you through through um through the life.
I was just telling to friends that I haven't actually met you in person yet, and usually whoever comes here to Platform, I have met them. So in this case, it's a very unique case, and I like to work with unique cases, anyways. I had the pleasure of meeting your beautiful daughter Daniela, and that's how we got connected. Was quite special, and we are happy to have you here. You're going to bring your beautiful, unique fashion elements on September 26th for the launch of our Barefoot in the Garden. And so tell us more about your fashion brand. You have a celebrity fashion brand. So tell us more about it.
Yeah, so my brand, I've been working on my brand for over 25 years. I'm based from Puerto Rico. I've, yeah, I've done a lot, in 25 years. I my line of clothes is basically cocktail and resort and formal wear. It's very feminine, and throughout the years, I've shown in many places, New York, Paris. I've sold my line in different countries. Um, right now, I have a ready-to-wear collection that I sell online, and I'm in Bali right now producing that collection, the newest one.
Very exotic right now, huh?
Very exotic, definitely. I'm definitely more inspired the moment I landed. I arrived here a couple of days ago.
Yes.
So I'm really excited about that, but I'm also really excited to open, expand my clients and the people to know me now in Miami. It's my first time showing in Miami.
Absolutely, and I'm very happy to be showing your collection here. So your collection will be here for the entire month, and so I will make sure that more people come and see your unique pieces. They are very well made. I have seen a few of in person. I actually own a couple of your pieces, and so you definitely have a very artisan touch with your fashion collection. Everything is very well made, very articulate and detail oriented, and you
I
and
love
it's
I love through my clothes making women feel special and unique. I love to have an element of surprise, unexpected. So I think, yes, all the pieces are really special, either in the back or they're really original. I
yes,
love texture, there's feathers and lace, and it's quite sexy but sophisticated also.
and very timeless too at the same time. The first time I saw your collection, I was very intrigued by it, and like you said, all the different elements, the details, the lace work, and just a very definitely surprising elements to your brand. And I think it's one of those brands that once you know your brand, you can tell that's so
Yes,
it
I think
stands.
once you've seen it, you will recognize
Like,
it if you see it again because it's very unique. I
mhm.
think it's very nostalgic. It has an element of nostalgia, but it's also modern.
Yeah,
It's for a very confident woman that wants to definitely have attention
yes,
because there are people that stand out. Um,
but very
so I think it's very Miami too.
Miami, yeah, very Miami, but very also European too. It does. I mean, I grew up in Europe myself, so when I saw your clothing brand, it kind of reminded me of the more European, attention to details and colors, the patterns, the mix of them, the combination. You really
Yeah,
have a great
true.
combining those details, and also the fact that you actually go back to the history of your country and picking up some of those elements. Maybe you can tell us more about that.
So I think I'm very true to my culture, to my roots.
Good,
I think that's part of my personality.
beautiful.
Um, you know, I also always say it's a combination between Latina and European because I think it's not overdone with all the textures, all the color, all the details. I think we still maintain a simplicity of the line, of the designs, and that's very
Yeah,
European. I think I like to play with that balance of being out there, a little bit loud, but very, very, very subtle. I think it's a lot of color, but very sophisticated. So I think I play with that balance.
yeah,
I like monochromatic combination. I like colors, but I love monochromatic. It's not too strong.
mhm.
It's subtle.
And I like how you have both collections. You have the Pret-a-Porter collection, and then you have the more luxury collection. So it's nice for the consumer, for us women to explore within your brand, not
Exactly.
focus on one thing. You have a combination, so it's nice to see that with a brand. You can go
Um,
very
being designing for so long, I have many clients that were my clients when I started, and now their daughters are wearing my clothes. And that's
exactly.
always really nice to see because I think it is timeless because
Yeah.
they're so unique. If you own a piece, you can, whenever you wear it, you will stand out.
Yes.
That's for sure. And people will have your attention, but they're timeless. You can wear them 20 years later, and it's still a special piece.
Exactly. So what made you manufacture in Bali? When did you start doing that?
This
And
is
where else?
this is my first. This, produced outside of Puerto Rico. I have a men's guayabera line, which I produce with Italian linen, but I produce in Mexico. In Puerto Rico, we make the couture, the hand, the handwork, and but in Bali, I produced in China before my ready-to-wear that is more affordable pieces. But now I have a really good friend. She's my best friend, and she's also a fashion designer, and she's been living in Bali for 10 years. Her name is Erika Peña. We've done many things together. We collaborate a lot.
Nice.
And now I'm producing at her factory,
Beautiful.
her atelier here in Bali.
Wonderful. Wonderful. How long are you going to be there?
I'm going to be here for 2 months.
Oh, wow. Nice time.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll...
Yeah, sure. I love it. It's so many artists that live here. It's amazing. It's incredible. I love the sound a little bit there. Sorry.
No, I said I may come and knock on your door one day.
Of course, Daniela has my address.
Yeah.
Just come over. You'll definitely be inspired. It's amazing.
Yeah, actually, I saw your post story this morning, like yesterday, like waking up to those beautiful flowers coming down and on the floor and walking through the flowers. It's beautiful. It's very inspirational.
It's just simple things that are different, and sometimes maybe they don't appreciate it anymore. But since I come from another place, which is beautiful too.
Yes,
but then you appreciate, like, every different
and the little details, and it's wonderful to travel and get inspired. Every time I travel, I mean, it's the best part of traveling.
Definitely. And also I'm a Sagittarius, so I need to travel.
Yeah.
I need to get away. So I already designed a new print.
Okay.
I love prints, but this is my first print that I've ever designed myself.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about that. We're going to see some samples tomorrow.
Wonderful. I can't wait. Yeah, I mean, I recently actually designed a curtain fabric for a project that I was doing here in Miami Beach, and I had it made in Florence with Alessandro Bini, one of my partners for my interior design business. And yeah, it makes you feel good about designing something and having it made. It's definitely unique.
It is an opportunity that you don't have any limits to actually have all the colors and shades that you have in your mind.
Exactly.
Have them put together.
Wonderful. Great.
I do that. I've done that a lot with my beadings, with all the hand embroidered. I designed how I want them, but never with a print, because I'm quite picky with prints.
Picky is very good.
Yeah. Yes. So I don't know much about interior design, but that is it's my passion to follow. Your work and the work of other interior designers is really, really inspiring.
It is. It is. Yes. I mean, it's both of them. I mean, I actually wanted to study to become a fashion designer first, and I was looking at Parsons School of Fashion Design, and but then I became a linguist and then interior design. So to me, all of them are art. Language.
Yeah, definitely. It's a different way of expressing.
Yes, exactly.
Yourself.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
How did you end up doing the fashion shows in New York and in Paris? How difficult for a fashion designer to go that route?
Well, when I went to Paris, I did it with my friend Erika Peña, the one who I'm working with right now. And we found a platform that wasn't that expensive there. I didn't go to the main, but it was during Paris Fashion Week.
Nice.
And while we were there, I sold to Japan, Kuwait, Dubai. So it was Paris, Spain. So it was successful. It was really good. Right after I did that, I had my other daughter, Alexa, the youngest.
Yes.
So I decided to stay a little bit more for a few years, based just in Puerto Rico. It was before, the internet. Now it's so much easier to be everywhere just being in one place. You can be anywhere.
Like
So,
tonight.
yeah, exactly. And New York Fashion Week, it's really expensive. It's really, because there I went to the main runways, Lincoln Center, and just to apply, you have to apply and wait many months,
Right.
and they're very meticulous and selective. So at the same time I was applying, I was getting sponsors
Nice.
to do it, because it's a big investment.
Of course.
So when we finally got accepted, it was an amazing experience. It was a great experience of growth because you have to measure yourself with international designers. You're in the big
Yeah.
leagues.
You're in a spot.
So, and I'm very, very perfectionist. So, so it was an amazing experience to push yourself forward, you know, and I try to do the same every collection.
Okay.
Definitely. As soon as I'm done with one collection, I think it can be better.
Yeah.
So I start working on the next one. And I think that has helped me a lot because I think growing is a process. You're never quite there. So I'm exploring with new materials and just putting all my inspiration. And I look at it as an artist more than a business person. When I design my pieces, is definitely coming from my heart and my experiences and what I'm living. Not so much I'm thinking about the trend. I'm trying to think as an artist.
Good.
I'm producing a piece of art,
It's
something special at that moment in my life.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That's I feel like fashion is such a fast-paced industry too. Like you always have to how do you keep up with the season and showing the new styles in.
Well, I think it's natural. I think because I'm not isolated. I'm an artist. I'm living. I'm traveling. I'm seeing. So it's natural for me to tend to go towards some colors that unconsciously they are the colors of the moment. Because after you've gone through a red, pink stage,
Yes.
it only goes so long. Suddenly I start looking at blues.
Yes. You look into the sky and then you get.
But I'm also surrounded by, like I said, interior designers, other artists. So you are in the trend. You're not isolated in a small town in Puerto Rico. You have social media. You have movies.
Exactly.
You know what's going on in Asia. You know what's going on all over the world. So you are in the trend. As an artist, I am connected to my fellow artists,
Yes.
to art,
Yes.
and what's happening in the world. So you go in that flow. So even though I am very creative and I do my own thing, it's impossible not to be influenced by the trend that's going around.
Yeah.
But I try not to follow exactly, just to feel, the trend, and then create from that, from my own perspective.
That's very. I mean, fashion and interior design are actually very close. Even myself, I look at a textile fabric and I look at it as a upholstery fabric, or then I say, oh, this would make actually a very cool jacket too, or vice versa.
Yes.
Say, wow, this material would be perfect for a headboard, or
yes.
Very
totally agree.
Those are things that just keep producing creativity. It's very nice.
Yes, I get inspired by my surroundings. Like if I go to a beautiful hotel, a lobby, a room, a space,
yes,
I picture how the person that definitely inspires me, how I would dress if I was there. And I think now with social media, you find that a lot. That's what people love doing. getting dressed to fit in a space, in a beautiful space, and take pictures there. So the spaces and the surroundings really, really inspire not only me, but everyone. It puts you in a mood, in a special mood.
Very good. And so what's your vision for this year in Miami? Like how do you see you want to expand your brand in a world city like Miami?
Well, I would like to have that exposure because Miami has its own style, kind of people, because of the mix of the cultures that you find in Miami, because of the weather, that it's not New York.
Right.
You know, you're more allowed to feel the colors.
To explore.
And to explore.
Year too, you're not limited to a few months. You know, all year long we can, you know, explore with different fashion elements. It's wonderful.
So definitely very happy to have this opportunity and have the presence of my collection in Miami. I'm planning to invite all my Miami clients.
Wonderful.
And all the Puerto Ricans and Latinos that know already my name.
Sure. Yes. Yeah, you're actually
and I'm very grateful to be able to, through your platform, meet new people and be part of this community.
Of course. Of course. This is just the beginning of it. So I'm excited about it. And
Great.
so what do you want to open up a store, a boutique at some point, or you're fine with where you are and how you are selling your fashion?
So I think I would start by this pop-up, stores or having some kind, and we'll see. We'll see, but Stella Nolasco shop. Yes. You can enter and visit our online boutique.
Exactly. Wonderful. Very good. Well, hopefully, I mean, I know you're in Bali for the next 2 months, but hopefully we'll get to see you here in Miami in person.
As soon as I get back to America, I'm going to Miami.
Yeah, for sure. So we're looking forward to have another trunk show with you in person here one day. But for this time, your beautiful daughter, Daniela, will be representing you and your collection here at Platform, and we're very excited about it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And your collection has been worn or is being worn by celebrity individuals.
Yes, I always forget to talk about that, and that's quite an achievement that I'm really proud of.
You now.
But now it's just part of my job. Yeah. So I've heard some celebrities for the Oscars, the Golden Globes. I dressed Beyonce. That was the first big international, and and what a start. She's still the biggest. I've dressed Eva Longoria. It's quite a list. I've dressed. Oh my God, I can't think of Laverne Cox from Orange Is the New Black.
Okay.
She's transgender, and I love her, and she's amazing, and she's an advocate for civil rights. So I really, really love what she's doing.
Wonderful.
And I think all this happened after New York Fashion Week. Mm-hmm. I got exposed to many. So I think most of celebrity stylists. So they approached me, and I'm constantly sending pieces. And whenever a celebrity wears something, it's a big thing because they get things from all over the world.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Today we're actually featuring a friend of mine, Massimo Cervini. He has a high-end Italian jewelry agency, pretty much, that he features different brands. And for Tuesday, we'll be featuring Perufo from Italy. And I thought it's a great a complement with your fashion brand as well. So we are very excited to have.
Amazing.
We're gonna have a couple of your models here modeling your fashion wear, and then in combination with Massimo's Perufo jewelry. So it's going to be a fun event.
Beautiful. I have a special connection with Italy and design. I studied in Italy, well, part of my education when I studied in Philadelphia, and I have a daughter, who's half Italian, and I recently lived there with her for a while, but I think Italians have this natural
Yes.
talent for design.
Blood.
It's in their blood, yes. It's in their blood.
Yes, and I have the same with them, and with their
And
furniture.
quality, the quality of the Italian manufacturer and their eye, it's amazing. So I'm really honored. I'm really happy.
Wonderful. Very, very good. Well, do you have any questions for us? Or any instructions for your fashion brand that we need to pay attention to?
Yes, follow us on Instagram so you can enjoy the process of designing this ready to wear in a different country and all the process from the inspiration. So I think right now I'm going, thanks to the internet, we have that opportunity, and I'm really excited to share it. I get a lot of young generation of designers, and I also love to share what I've learned, the process. So I wish I had that when I was younger and I started. So I'm really happy to be able to share the experience of the whole process and all the struggles and all the excitements as a fashion designer.
Yeah,
So I invite all of you to follow
yeah.
myself, my brand on Instagram, on social media.
Yeah, like you said, even in my industry, I feel like, oh my gosh, if I had what we have today, if we had it 20 years ago, how different would it be? Because, the whole process of designing something until you get to the end result, there's a long process. There's a lot of things that happens in the back office. So all of that, now people are documenting it, social media, and the whole process is actually very interesting to see also for our clients, because a lot of times they don't know. I mean, they don't know what's happening until they see a piece of custom furniture or anything in their homes, but there is definitely a nice process behind it, which is very beautiful, for us creative people. We enjoy it, but even when we're documenting it, it kind of validates even more, because sometimes you forget, you're in the process, you're just focusing on your design, and you don't even realize what's happening until you actually document things, and then you understand, wow, okay, I did this. You look back and it feels even better once you go.
You know the story behind each piece, it definitely makes you appreciate it more. And I think life is about that, about having, enjoying those things. And especially if you get a piece for your home or for yourself, if you know the story behind it, it makes it really more special. Yes. And it definitely makes me appreciate everything I have, or because of the love of the process of the people behind it.
Exactly.
Or it has a piece of so many people working for one, object. And I think it makes you, like you said, it validates yourself, and it makes you enjoy more these things that you might take for granted in life, and that's what makes life rich
And
exciting.
True. And in your case, you also have the menswear, like you said, it's the more linen material that you use, which I like a lot of contrast, say, because your women's collection is very different. It's very ornate, very colorful and bold. And then you have the menswear, which is beautiful material. It just speaks for itself. Just looking at it, it's a very nice.
The guayaberas are worn in many countries as a formal wear. Countries that are that have tropical weather.
Exactly.
So, they're very, very popular for like presidents of countries in Central and South America to
Yes.
wear as for formal events because it's really appropriate because of the weather and the material. So you don't have to wear a suit under 80 degrees, weather and strong sun. So with jeans, with linen pants, and I
Do
do
you
like certain colors that are more classic for men. But I have this, the new line has a lot of pink, very light, pale pink, or lavender color. I also always like blues
yeah,
and
the soft.
dark blues, soft blues and dark blues. I love dark blues to wear with khaki pants or white pants.
So do you have a separate site for that?
You
For
go on my site, you go to the men's, um,
right? But
yeah, then you see the shirt.
Instagram, right?
Excuse me?
It's the same Instagram, right?
It got cut off, so I couldn't hear. Sorry.
Same Instagram for the
Yeah.
menswear, or do you?
Yes, the same. You can access, through TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, you can access the store online.
Great. All right, my dear. Well, thank you so much
Thank
for this.
you.
We are excited to feature Stella Nolasco's fashion wear on Tuesday, September 26th from 9. We'll have her beautiful collection here at Platform at 410 Meridian Avenue in Miami Beach in South of Fifth neighborhood. And her collection will be here for the entire month. By appointment, we will see clients, and we are very excited about this collection. Thank you so much. And have a
Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you.
wonderful person. Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.